Stranger Things Season 5 will continue Vecna's revenge against Eleven and Hawkins, and one member of the group might already be set to become Vecna's next target. Stranger Things Season 4 solved the biggest mysteries left by Season 3, such as Hopper's fate, but it also brought a bunch of twists and surprises that completely changed what the audience knew about Eleven, Hawkins' lab and its experiments, and the Upside Down. All of these thanks to the introduction of Henry Creel, also known as Number 1, and the creature the Hawkins crew named Vecna. In this video, I want us to talk about who could potentially be Vecna's next target, besides pretty much the whole world. But before we head back to the hellfire and brimstone that is Hawkins, I'd like to say hello guys and gals, I'm Nick, and welcome to Furthy's Feedback. So, after young Henry Creel discovered and mastered his psychokinetic abilities and used them to kill his family, he was taken by Dr. Brenner to Hawkins' lab where he became Subject 1. Brenner tried to replicate Henry's powers in other child test subjects, among them 11, who after confronting him, ended up banishing him to the Upside Down, where he became the villain now known as Vecna. In Stranger Things Season 4, Vecna used his curse power to kill teenagers in Hawkins who carried a lot of trauma, and through this, he opened more gates to the Upside Down. Vecna is still alive, and he might already have a new target thanks to the events of Stranger Things Season 4, through which he can further weaken Eleven and her crew. Vecna targeted Hawkins residents who were dealing with a lot of trauma and guilt or shame, projecting visions into their minds until he made them enter a trance, through which he killed them in a very gruesome way with the help of his powers. His victims in Season 4 were teenagers, and after confronting Eleven and attacking Max, it's likely that Vecna will continue to target Hawkins' teenagers, especially those closer to Eleven. At this point in Stranger Things, the whole Hawkins crew have been through enough trauma to qualify for Vecna's attacks, but the events of Season 4 made Dustin especially vulnerable. Season 4 introduced Eddie Munson, a Hawkins High School student and president of the school's Dungeons and Dragons club named Hellfire Club, who became a close friend of Dustin. Eddie was key in the crew's escape from the Upside Down as he sacrificed himself so the Demobats wouldn't attack Dustin and would let him return to the human world. Dustin held him during his final moments and Eddie died in his arms, a moment that will surely haunt him in Season 5. Eddie's death and everything they went through in the Upside Down is enough trauma for Vecna to go after Dustin in Season 5, which would further weaken Eleven's group and Eleven herself, as she continues to face more trauma. As mentioned, all the main characters in Stranger Things have gone through so much by now that they can all become Vecna's next target in Season 5. But there are some special cases. The most obvious candidate is Will. Not only because of his kidnapping in Season 1 and how he was possessed by the Mind Flayer in Season 2, but because he still has a deep connection to the Upside Down and Vecna himself. So one could use him to get Eleven, especially now that they are pretty much siblings. Another likely candidate is Lucas, who witnessed Vecna almost killing Max and held her while screaming for help as Max was dying in his arms, very similar to Dustin. Anyone could be Vecna's next target in Stranger Things Season 5, but Season 4 put some characters at a bigger risk than others. What do you guys think? Would Vecna go after Dustin because of what happened to Eddie? Or do you feel someone else is top of his hit list? Let me know below.